Hello everyone, my name is Jessie with Jessie Lynn Inspire. I do readings, oracle and tarot readings, intuitive messages. I also channel and am a spiritual counselor as well, and do energy work, just a variety of spiritual and metaphysical and energy things. I am guided to speak to some situations happening on our planet and our earth, and most specifically in here, the United States, and the things that have been going on recently. We have fires going on in LA, and if you've watched any of the videos that show the fires, and even just people who live there that are showing, and some beginning. I just witnessed some minutes ago, and I just cannot hold it in any longer. I've been sitting on this for a few months now to speak to the climate in our country and the world. Not only the climate, but the energy. So my channel has been speaking more intuitive messages and guidance spiritually. And this avenue that I am very passionate about, I have been a little scared and a little fearful to speak about this, but I feel like I need to. And so be gentle in the comments, but I appreciate your comments. I appreciate the likes if you choose to like. I am not the greatest technology person. That's not my forte, but I've been sitting on keeping quiet for a while, and here I go. So Lord, pray for me. All right, so I just want to speak to the stuff, saying that lightly, going on in the United States and all over the world, but to the fires that I just mentioned in LA. Nobody, just pay attention. Our government is, us in the United States might like to think that we can trust our government and we can trust the things that they tell us on our normal TV stations, but it's TV programming, just exactly. It's TV programming. So we believe that there are other countries that only show to their citizens, this stuff that the government wants to show them, and slanting it into the way to influence the way that they view things. And if we think, the United Americans think that that's not happening here, please wake up and pay attention. So I'm calling in my protection, my energetic protection, and you can pray for me too. I believe in the power of prayer. And our government is very smart, but it is not pure, let's put it that way. And there's dark forces, and there's dark energies, and there's shadow government underlying what they like to show us on our regular news media. So if you want to learn more about it, at one of my videos in the future here, I will say my beginnings of when I started really paying attention to things. But today I'm going to speak about the fires in LA because that is something that's very current. If you go and you start searching and start looking on yourself, aside from ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox News, like your regular channels on your local broadcasting stations, you're going to find more information. And just tune in to your inner self, your inner gut, your inner guidance. Is this truth? And just listen in between the lines and look. I have been around for 59 years on this planet. I have grown up in the high desert of Colorado for most of my years, and in my childhood as well. Not all the years, but I was there. I grew up in a canyon. We had fires growing up. I fought a fire as a teenager out riding on my horse, and was asked, caught by some local volunteer firefighters, if us and my friends that I was horseback riding with in the mountains, to help fight a fire in a log cabin that we were near. And we tied up our horses and fought the fire, and came home that day, and the rubber soles of my shoes were melted, and for fighting the fire because the ground was hot and that sort of thing. Anyway, we used the fire people's tools and stuff, and we fought the fire for a couple hours. It wasn't that bad, but let me tell you, I grew up with observing fires, watching fires, seeing fires on the TV, growing up from my era. All right. The fires in LA look very much like the ones that were in Lahaina, Maui, which also very nefarious. So there's some local footage from citizens in LA that showed the fires, like just them popping up as he was videotaping them, just popping up on the side of this canyon side of the road. And it's like, is somebody out there with a lighter just, starting the fire? Come on, people. We have the technology. The United States government, other governments all over the world have technology that they can use where we can't see them. If they've got, what do you call them, the type of jets that you can't see, that they're dimensionally, so we can't see them with our naked eye. So they have ability, whether it's from satellite or from where they've cloaked themselves to do direct energy. There's DEWs called direct energy weapons. I don't know if that's exactly what they're using here, but there's something that they're using, whether it's laser technology, electronic something technology, where they are shooting down a blast of energy that's lighting this very dry area on fire, and they're popping it up all over the place. Why did the insurance companies just drop fire insurance in the area of California? I don't know if it's all of California, but at least in this area, Orange County or whatever, 2 weeks before these started. Also, I did a little research myself because of other places in the world, including North Carolina and all the hurricane stuff there, which is a whole different weather thing there. I can make another video about that. But lithium is kind of like the new gold rush here in the 22,000s here. Anyway, so this is the elite's dark shadow government, or whatever you want to call it, nefarious acts happening so that they're burning up all the lands and the homes, and the people are displaced, and God help those residents that live there and all the people. But it's going to be a big land grab again, just like it is in North Carolina and Lahaina, Hawaii. Because there's something else that is wanted. It's no coincidence that all the fire hydrants are not outputting water, and they're turned off. Same thing happened in Hawaii. Now, yes, California hasn't needed stuff. They are low on water from the state, and yada, yada, yada. All of those things are true, and it adds to this, but it makes it very easy for this to happen. But also the cloud seeding, the chemtrails, and all this SHIT that they're spraying out of that, I forget the actual chemical, but all of that is landing for years on top of the people's roofs and all over the trees and all over the land. So when you like light a match to something, or you get fire that's put to it, it just goes up because it just makes everything more drier and crispier. So all the conditions are perfect for the fires to go and to sustain and to go forward. But the way that all these keep cropping up all over the place, and they don't talk about it on the TV, like, how is it starting? They're not even talking about that. Why? Well, doesn't that seem interesting? So look at these things, people. The lithium is like gold now, because the wave of the future is they want to go into electric vehicles. They want to push towards just having electric vehicles. And so they need lithium to make the batteries, charge the batteries, whatever. It's going to be like gold. And so they're mining. Where I looked at LA, is there lithium there? Well, it said near, not far away from this location, there has been lithium found nearby. So if they're trying to take up all the land mass around this to create a protection around mining this, or whatever they're going to do, when they ruin this land and the people don't have the insurance to rebuild, or they're going to be selling their property pennies on the dollar, which then the nefarious companies or whatever to buy up this land, because they have a purpose. Like, it's a plan to this whole thing. So don't think like, oh my God, all these tragedies, all these weather things that are happening, and that it's just some random thing. It is motivated by greed, by money, by what the agenda that they're leading to. So just pay attention. It's same with so many other factors in our country and in the world. So I'm just speaking to the fires right now, and I don't want to make this video really long, but just pay attention. If you want to reach out to me, I need to put my credentials in. I do readings. I do private readings. I might get to be making a website again and start over that way. But I counsel, and I can, help with energy clearing, blockages, helping you connect to your angels, your guides, bringing some messages in. Like I said, I also do oracle and tarot. I work with energy. I do channel beings from the higher light, the galactics, the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters. This is just me just tuning in, paying attention. You don't have to be intuitive to seeing what's going on. It helps, and we're all intuitive. We all just have grown it more than others in this lifetime or other lifetimes. So I'm just starting to want to put warnings, paying attentions to our world, and not to scare you, but to be aware so that you can see the energy and the agendas that are around, to not believe in everything that you see. It's all smoke and mirrors in so many ways, but it's to protect yourself, to make choices and decisions to protect you and your family, and begin to ask your own guidance, God, Creator, the angels, higher power, whatever you believe in as a higher source of energy, to protect you, to also get your guidance. I'm here to help, and I'm also here to bring through messages to warn in a way, but also for you to, because the more of us that know and are aware of what's going on, the more that we don't fall prey to the other hidden agendas and the things that they want to push towards us, which is more government control, the more that they can get us under the control or to do the things that they're going to do without nobody saying anything, then they're going to get away with it. Now, there's more power in numbers, but I also believe in the energy. The more that we raise our vibrational frequency, that helps us to uphold a higher light, so that their lower energies and things can't seep in to control us or mind control us and things like that, which that's a whole nother video topic about the mind control. And they're doing it in so many ways. That's another deep dive. Anyway, please pay attention and protect yourself. But we're also here to enjoy, spread love, to find the things that make you happy and enjoy. But I feel like not to put our head in the sand and ignore what's happening out there in the world, but it's that balance of knowing what's happening and still staying in our truth, our sovereignty, and our authenticity. And the more that more of us are doing that and not being controlled by just because the government says, or just this is the rule now. Not that I'm saying I'm a rule breaker, but you just have to question where it's coming from, why, and what is the intention behind it. Okay? So I love you. I love humanity and, our animals. And I saw some videos of those poor animals being killed and running scared out of those fires in LA. This does not have to happen like this in our world, but it's happening in all over the world, and we're seeing it on our homeland in the United States. But this is a message for anybody in the world to see. So stay strong, stay connected, pay attention, and we are going to band and join together to have more understanding what's going on. So thank you for listening, and I'll catch you in my next video. Thank you so much.